Hey there, welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. First, this is a wedding haul for my Not So Berry Legacy Challenge. So there's a lot of green. I tried to go as minty green with everything as I possibly could, hence it looking the way it is in the end. You'll see lots of greenery because it is for the mint generation, the first generation of the Not So Berry Legacy Challenge. Secondly, is it my most favorite build ever? Is this my most favorite pack ever? That would be a definite no. This is like not even in my top 10 of my favorite builds. It's not terrible. It turns out okay in the end, but it's just, I don't know. I just am not feeling the wedding venue thing right now. And then that leads into, is the wedding pack my most favorite pack ever? No. I think we could have had a stuff pack with the furniture, and the rest of the wedding stuff could have been left the way it was in the base game. That would have been my preferred method of having weddings. There is a lot type in The Sims called generic, and no one shows up to the generic lots like ever, ever. So it would have been just fine to use for a wedding venue lot, personally, I feel. But even if they wanted to add a wedding venue lot and have some other parameters attached to it, that's fine. I just I don't know. I'm not that into weddings, I guess, personally. And so I was fine with the weddings being the way they were before. The way they work now, it makes it a lot more complicated. And that's not even getting into the fact that the gameplay is seriously broken. Just talking about how weddings work now versus how they worked in the base game. I preferred the way they worked in the base game, but I love the new objects and stuff, and I really, really wanted the new objects. So I guess it's one of those situations you take the good with the bad. Like you make your choices. Do you want the new build items, or do you want the old gameplay? And again, that's not even getting into the fact that this is technically mostly a gameplay pack, and the gameplay is not great. I don't even care that you have to micromanage your Sims. Like, that's fine. Sometimes I like doing it that way better. It is a little bit frustrating and confusing that the reception is separate from the wedding, and you'd have to plan the reception. You'd have to like literally bring up the calendar and plan for the reception to be immediately after the wedding, which I don't think you can do as the calendar works now. I don't know, it's really complicated, and not a lot of people can play it yet, so all those details of it haven't been completely figured out yet. But apparently, the reception, the part where you eat the cake and do the dancing and everything, is not part of the actual wedding. I don't know if that's a broken thing as well or what, but yeah, it's definitely broken. No, I would not recommend buying it right now. I personally wouldn't recommend buying it at all unless you're just a builder who likes more stuff to build and decorate with. And even at that, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I'm sure there's some really nice custom content out there that could add some of this stuff in, or add different arches and windows in that are just as beautiful, and you don't have to sacrifice the old gameplay for the new objects. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? But yeah, weddings in general are just not my thing anyways, so like I could care less about them. If I were to ever have a wedding again in the future, I would just have a very casual, very quick beach wedding on the beach in Florida, or I don't like planes, so I wouldn't go too far because I don't want to be on a plane for too long. But I don't know, somewhere really warm and beachy, not quite tropical, but almost tropical, and very casual. I'd probably just wear like shorts and a t-shirt. That would be my perfect ideal wedding. Yes, lots of flowers, lots of big fluffy cake. Are cakes fluffy? I don't know. I don't eat cake. I don't eat much of anything anymore, but I don't know, big fluffy cake, I don't know, and all that kind of traditional wedding stuff, but in a decidedly more casual fashion. I'm not into the stuffy, overdone, extremely formal, no children allowed type of situation. That's just not me. So I'm not really into this whole thing, but I did want to build, the wedding venue at least for the very first generation of the Not So Berry Challenge. I mean, it came out at the perfect time to do so, so why not go for it, right? Just because I don't enjoy this stuff doesn't mean other people don't enjoy this stuff, so why not go for it? Oh, that was my dog. Bless you, doggo. My dog is not feeling well lately, so she's just kind of hovering around behind my chair right now. She refuses to eat or anything. We've all been not feeling well lately, though. I'm gonna have a vlog on my vlog channel this week, talking a little bit more about some of that kind of stuff, so that'll be coming up. Did I mention that I'm changing my schedule? Gosh, talking for 12 straight minutes is really hard, so I can't even remember everything I've said now at this point. I'm thinking about changing my schedule and there are some, I don't know why that's in there. I swear to you, I went through and cut as many of those points where I stopped for a second to look at something. I've already cut a bunch of them out, but every time I cut more out, more of them appear in the video. It's really weird. It's like frozen, but not. It's like a freeze frame like this right here is like a freeze frame, but also it's not. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know what I was doing. But I tried to cut them out as best as I could, and they just keep showing up. They're not there when I watch through, but they're there when that's so frustrating. I'm really sorry. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I'm thinking of changing my schedule. If I haven't already mentioned it, I'm thinking of changing my YouTube schedule, just shifting it back one day. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for YouTube videos, and then most likely Monday, Wednesday for streams, and possibly occasionally on Fridays as well, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Streaming is a little bit harder for me to pull off sometimes. And this year in particular, we've been having kind of a rough winter with a lot of illness and stuff. So it's been really hard to do much of anything. Plus, we've been doing a lot of medical stuff lately, which, again, I'll talk about on my vlog channel if you're interested in that kind of stuff. So you can go check that out later this week. If I do switch the schedule to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for the gaming YouTube, then Fridays will be the days that I upload vlog videos, which I'm very seriously considering doing. Just because I think most people are available on the weekends more to watch videos than they are in the middle of the week, say on Monday evenings when everybody's running around crazy, schoolwork and work obligations, and just Mondays are rough for everyone. Mondays are rough for everyone. So I think if I shifted the schedule back a day, it would fit in with people's lives a lot better and easier. You know what I'm trying to say? I hope it makes sense. Because talking, like I said, talking for 12 minutes, I tend to lose my train of thought a lot easier and forget everything that I'm saying as I'm saying it. Like actively, as I'm saying this, I'm forgetting what it is I'm saying. So 5 seconds from now, I'm going to repeat myself again because that's what I do, because that's just how my brain works. But yeah, so I think I covered it. This is the Not So Berry Mint wedding venue. If she ever gets married, if we can ever find her someone to marry, this is where she will get married, Mia. And let's see, I'm shifting my schedule back by a day to possibly to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday rather than Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't like the wedding pack, but I'm not into weddings anyways, so I probably wouldn't have liked the wedding pack whether it worked or not. I agree that the wedding pack is kind of not good. It's not good the way it is right now. I think some people are being a little overly dramatic about it. There have been people who have posted to like Facebook and Twitter that everything is ruined. The whole Sims franchise is ruined. It's coming to an end. The world is done because this one pack is broken. I think that's a little bit dramatic. I think it's a little bit childish. I think that it's crap that this pack is broken as badly as it is. I do think that there are some things about it that are frustrating, but overall it's not terrible. And with that, there is no walkthrough. You'll have to watch the Not So Berry challenge, and I will see you in the next one.